Beyond the hydrogen economy, we are working on progressing PGM demand in a variety of end-use sectors, which utilize the full basket of PGMs. The computing world is an opportunity area for PGMs. We are moving towards both a sustainable and more data-centric society and will need more devices or hardware with better performance and with lower energy consumption. This is where spintronics such as magnetic memories or MRAM come in. In the last 12 months, we have established collaborations to research PGM materials that may enhance or enable memory capacity. In food tech, we are commercializing PGM-based technology that prolongs freshness of food, thereby minimizing food waste. In Japan and China, together with Furia, we have established the FT Eco company to develop and commercialize applications for home and retail appliances. We just concluded a successful e-commerce consumer market test in Japan and have identified our production site in China. Our collaboration with Alloyd in the UK created the world's first physical and digital alloy capability for PGMs. The potential of new alloys is allowing us to develop multiple projects in the jewelry, aerospace and industrial sectors that may open up untapped markets and other segments. Each of these value propositions are underpinned by PGM-enabled or PGM-enhanced products, which should stimulate future demand for our metals.
In what new end-use sectors are platinum group metals making the most tangible progress?
Probably 4 areas that we can quickly touch on. The first one is certainly in the field of hydrogen and the hydrogen economy, in how we address carbon neutrality going forward, and that is in the supply of energy, but also obviously in mobility. The other area that's very interesting for us is in the work that we're doing with Lion battery, where we are looking at the application of palladium specifically to support the cyclability of lithium air and lithium sulfur batteries. I think the other areas in the area of low loss computing, as we are getting into an area that more and more of us are connected as a society, the area of computing and low energy computing is certainly important for us. And then in the last area, probably in the area of food technology, we know that food is quite important as a globe. We grow in population, and how we can preserve food for longer.
What sort of role can platinum group metals play in computing?
Both platinum and palladium, but also some of our minor metals like ruthenium and iridium.
What actually will these things do?
People who understand this much better than I do can definitely give you a far better technical explanation. But my understanding and how I've made sense out of it is, as we know, we store information in zeros and ones, and it's really electrons spinning in different directions. And controlling how we move energy through those electrons more effectively to ensure that we spin only the electrons we want in the direction we want. PGMs allow that process to happen far more effectively, which means we can pack more electrons on a smaller space, and that means higher density storage and much lower energy computing.
How much longer can food last if PGMs are used to preserve it?
When we've discussed this for the first time, the question was, well, what food do you talk about? Are we talking about a strawberry or a banana? And are you talking about fruits or vegetables or meat? How it works is specifically in fresh fruit. As fruit ripen, they give off ethylene. And what our PGM catalysts do when you include it in fridges, it basically consumes that ethylene and slow down the ripening process. And in that way, making it last much longer. And strawberries, as an example, can extend life as much as extending it from a day to 5 days. So it's really exponential.
And there's also development of PGM alloys that are optimizing jewelry. What is that all about?
Platinum is quite a difficult metal to work with. It's not as amenable as you have for gold, for instance. And normally the jewelers will use some level of alloy to just shape and form the jewelry. With Alloyed, which we know is a digital platform, it allows you to search for the characteristics that you need for the piece of jewelry and predict far easier the alloy that is more suitable, and in that way a faster process on saying exactly what the mix of metals should be.